Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another makeup tutorial. It is going to be a little bit more time consuming than my last one, which was a smoky eye for beginners, but this one's a little bit more fun. You can totally wear this daytime, especially for evening, but rock it however you want. So basically this eye color and the shades I have going on right now, they're going to be really complimentary for those who have hazel eyes like mine. It's going to make the brown and the green stand out a lot. For those that have brown eyes, it's going to make your eyes look even browner. For green eyes, it's going to make your eyes look even greener and bring out the brown that you do have in them. And then for blue eyes, this is just going to be extra phenomenal for you guys. It's going to make your eyes just appear even bluer than what they actually are. So I hope you guys enjoy. Also, don't forget about the giveaway I have going on right now. I will link details and everything down below with all that other good stuff. And yeah, enough rambling. Thanks for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Okay, let's begin. Ugh, so pale. Anyway, and I'm falling off my chair. Okay, so first I'm going to be priming my face. For this, I'm using my NYX Angel Veil primer, and as you know, I have fallen in love with this stuff completely, and I should note that a little bit of it goes a long way. So taking about maybe a dime to a nickel size amount, that's all you're going to really need to cover your whole face. And you just want to smooth this over evenly. And then I'm going to be going in and spot concealing any blemishes with my Bobbi Brown touch-up stick, and just making sure I blend it out with my beauty blender so there are not signs of any heavy application. Next, I'm taking my Bobbi Brown corrector in the shade Light Bisque. This stuff is seriously magic. I am taking this with a concealer brush underneath the eyes, but you can also use your finger. I was just feeling fancy today. So anyway, this stuff is no joke to correcting any darkness. I mean, come on, look at that. The pink or the peach color is what really helps in counteracting any discoloration under the eyes, and you really want to focus this on the inner corner and work outwards. And you can just pat this down with your ring finger, or any finger really, with light pressure just to help the blending. Next, I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I am in the shade NW15. And I'm just going to be taking this over the areas where I had applied the corrector, but I'm also going to be taking it a little bit further and in an upside down triangle for a bit of a highlighting effect, and just blending it out with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. And again, going in from that inner corner all the way out to the temple and down to our cheekbones, but also covering it onto my eyelids since this concealer is also going to act as my primer for my eyeshadows. And then whatever excess you may have from the pump of concealer that deposited onto the back of your hand, which is usually a lot when it comes to this Pro Longwear pump. You can use this on the bridge of your nose, on your jaw, chin, and forehead, again to also act as a highlighting effect. For foundation, I am using Stila's Stay All Day foundation in the shade Fair 2. And what I like to do, or I'm finding myself doing recently, is taking about a nickel-sized amount on the back of my hand and picking up a bit with my finger, and then I go in and dab onto the areas of my face where I want the most coverage first, and then buffing it out all over your face in whatever method or tool you favor. Today, I decided to use a damp beauty blender, and I'm speeding through this because it takes me about 5 years to blend it all out. And now I remember why I don't favor the beauty blender for foundation. Beauty problems. Seriously guys, I mean, this takes me a while, so for those of you who can really speed up with your beauty blender, I bow down to you. And with the beauty of editing, my brows are done. My full brow routine will be linked down below for those of you who want to check it out. But moving on. So I'm now setting my concealer with Revlon Color Stay Pressed powder, and then to set the rest of my makeup on my face, I am going to be taking Bobbi Brown's new Skin Weightless Powder Foundation that will hit stores next month. I seriously cannot wait to do a review on this for you guys because it is the bee's knees for oily skin. Like, no joke. But it has to stay hush-hush until next month. Oh, so excited. I really want to talk about it now, but anyway, I can't. Moving on to the eyes. So for starters, I'm using the shade Walk of Shame from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette all over my lid. Then buffing the shade Habit from the Vice 2 palette, also from Urban Decay, I'm going to be putting this all into my crease as a transition color. This is just a soft beige shade. Next, with a flat shader brush, I'm patting the color Rewind, also from the Vice 2 palette, on the bottom lid and stopping just before the crease. This is just your medium to dark brown matte shade color. You don't need to be neat with this because we're going to be taking care of the edges and blending it out. So then using a real hair pencil brush, this is why you didn't have to be so neat, because we're going to be taking this all along the edges and helping the blending process into that crease color we had applied. Next, taking the color Derailed, which is more of a steel cool tone brown with a more metallic finish, and I'm picking that up with my eye blender and again going over in the crease for a more blended out appearance. Next, to really add some depth and to give your eye a more rounded shape, I am taking the shades Faint and Crave from the Basics palette. These are just a matte dark brown and matte black, and I'm going to be putting this all onto the outer and inner corners. Again, you don't have to be so neat because we're going to be going back and blending over them. And really trying to concentrate connecting over top, but leave that center a little bit untouched because that's where we're going to put our pop. If you guys have any fallout, just pick up a duo fiber face brush like I'm doing here, or just a big fluffy face brush, and you can take care of any fallout you have. Okay, so for the star of the show, I'm using Bobbi Brown's Sparkle Shadow and Cement and picking that up with a flat shader brush and then spraying a little bit of setting spray onto it and then packing it onto my lid. This shade is seriously gorgeous, and I hope the camera does this shadow justice. I kid you not when I say all the shades of the Sparkle Shadows are phenomenal. And by the way, this Sparkle Shadow is kind of like the one I'm giving away in my 500 subscriber giveaway, so please make sure to enter that, and I will link the details for that giveaway down below. Next, I was just highlighting my brow bone with the Balm's Merry Luminizer. And then I'm tight lining my waterline with my Bobbi Brown Longwear Eye Pencil in Jet. After you're done tight lining, just take a pencil brush and go in with any of those matte brown shades or even the shade Derailed, and you can just push this all along the waterline to help blend out and create a more smoky effect. Next, I'm taking Bobbi Brown's Extreme Party Mascara. I'm going to be applying a coat of mascara generously onto my bottom lashes, not so much on my top ones because I don't want it to be too heavy when I go in with my falsies, but really focus in on those bottom and corner lashes to help the blending of the falsies. And ba-bam! These lashes are from House of Lashes in the style Temptress, and they are my favorite because they don't add just a little bit of pizzazz. They also look super natural, so they're like an A+ in my book. Okay, so since our eyes have a lot of depth, I'm going to be contouring with my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Powder in the shade Caramel Beige, and just going around the frame of my face, hollows of my cheeks, jaw, and of course my nose. And then to warm up my face, I'm taking Bobbi Brown's bronzer in the shade Golden Light with a duo fiber face brush and just going over and again just helping out the blending of that contour, but also at the same time warming up my skin. Next for blush, I'm taking Bobbi Brown's blush in the shade Pale Pink. This color is great because it works for all skin tones, and for something like this where we want the eyes to be the main focus, just adding a little bit of color onto the cheeks is all we need. And then I'm going to be highlighting. I'm using the Balm's Merry Luminizer, and I'm just be taking this and putting this onto the high points of my cheeks and up towards my temples. For those of us who have oily skin, you may want to stay away from the center of your forehead. But feel free to take this on the bridge of your nose, Cupid's bow, and chin as well. And then for lips, I'm going to be first priming them with my NYX Lip Primer. And then it's just going to be an easy lip day today. I'm just going to be taking my NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. This is just your true nude, and it really looks gorgeous on a whole bunch of different shades of skin tones and lip colors. And we are all done. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and don't forget to enter my giveaway. Again, all the rules will be linked down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!